that's the right button. That is the start button. I hit it right the second time. Alright, guys. Hi, this is Jazz. I know it's hard to tell because I sound like death. I have been sick the last few days. I do still have Doomy Dooms and Marky Mark with me.
Heyo.
And
What's up, guys?
Gerbil may or may not be popping in at some point. I'm not sure. He texted me earlier and said something about taking a nap, and I don't know.
There's no telling with him. He may just come in unannounced.
Yeah. Well, if he does, I'm going to make him talk about, he's got a live burn with the fire department Saturday. I'm going to make him talk a little bit about that. If he doesn't talk about it
Ooh.
this week, I'll make him come on next week and talk about it. It's the last thing I think he has to do because of some shit changing departments and blah blah. I don't know the ins and outs, but
Probably some form of certification or something other.
yeah, I've, as somebody who has been in the fire department before, live burns are tons of fun.
Yeah, I think he's doing it with Matt.
Yeah, and Dad's going as well.
Oh,
Yeah, because he's friends with the chief, so
shocking.
Yeah, yeah, I know, it's shocking. Yeah, Dad being friends with fucking higher-ranking firefighters or police officers. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. No, not my father.
None at all. No, he hates those people.
Yeah. God.
It's going to be absolutely hilarious if he ever listens to an episode and then hears this.
Yeah, you know. I mean, him and I built the fucking light bar mount and all that shit for their fireboat that they have in Dandridge.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we did a lot of work. We've done a fair amount of work for Dandridge.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm mostly just an extra pair of hands and running wire because I'm more nimble than my father, but, you know.
I mean, it's because you're younger, so.
Yeah, because I'm
Need somebody
about
with a few less kinks.
Do what?
Said you need somebody with a few less kinks.
Yeah. Gavin will be ready in a couple years. All right, like,
ooh,
just a few more years, and I'm gonna send him off to work with Pop. Here you go, son. Go climb into the fucking trunk of this police cruiser so you can hold this box and screw it in place.
But I don't want it too bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it either, but guess what? We all have to do
you're
things we
gonna
don't want.
learn.
You know?
It's like you're learning a valuable lesson. Life isn't fair.
Yeah. So, I do have one thing I want to talk about, just because it's so fucking wild. So apparently, one of these, like, I don't even know, the web models, the women with the fucking video cameras that masturbate in front of cameras and shit.
OnlyFans people?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. It was Chatterbox.
Don't know who that is.
No. That's the name of the web service. It was Chatterbox. I found this, all right, so it's just something wild. And she was masturbating herself with a gun and shot herself in the clit. Yeah. Yeah.
I would think that you would play with something that's unloaded unless you have a real problem there.
Dude, I don't know. It gets even wilder because she was doing it in a bedroom while her mother was watching her daughter in the living room outside of the door, like right outside the doorway.
What?
Yeah.
Did she die?
No, and apparently her husband was home.
Mom came in afterward.
Yeah, apparently her husband was home as well and came, like, trying to figure out what the gunshot noise was all about. And she came out of the room, like, bleeding on her leg and was just like, I had an accident. And it's like, no shit, bitch. What were you doing?
You're doing some dumb shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something I found. Unfortunately, my phone is DRT. All right.
Dead right there.
Yeah, over there, or on the other side of the room charging.
Oh, dude, that's what I need to do with mine after the podcast.
Well, I messed up and like so my charger's not really working great, and
Mm.
like by not working great, I mean like taking 4 hours to charge my phone.
Oof.
Yeah, so I tried another cable, and the next cable's doing the exact same thing. So I'm like, okay, so it's the USB port piece, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't have another one that I can find. So I'm just
Uh,
stuck right there. I
yeah, I
need,
had to
Well, wait
buy
a
a
minute.
new
Couldn't that be
charging
simple
cord, so
maintenance to just send in to like your phone company to actually have fixed?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with my phone. It's that I need a new, like, USB to outlet piece.
Right, but you couldn't send it back to whoever your service provider is and be like, "Hey, yo, this is starting to have issues. Can we have this fixed?"
Lewis, do you hear yourself? What fucking service
I mean,
provider is gonna fix that? Like, if it was my phone,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm thinking back when I actually used to have, not to sound like that guy, but I mean, when I had phone service with my mom, there were plenty of things. And when I had problems with my phone, I just took it to US Cellular and they fixed it.
Yeah, if there was something wrong with the phone
Yeah.
itself, the phone
Yeah,
itself is fine. It's the
I
fucking
thought you just said it was the USB port that was bad.
no, the USB to wall outlet piece. Like the piece you plug into the wall outlet that you then plug
Oh,
a
that piece.
USB into to plug into your phone, that
Yeah, yeah,
brick.
yeah, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that brick is the same brick I've had since like Rage House probably. I mean like it's
so
old.
that thing's pretty old.
Yeah,
Ancient.
yeah, yeah. I've had it. I mean, it's probably not that old, honestly, but it is definitely
Well,
from.
wait. When was the last time somebody was actually in Rage House before it was demolished?
God, I don't know.
Be trying to think back to the last time you guys were there.
That was a long time ago, man. All I know is that
That's a long time
this
ago.
one is probably from the phone I had before this one. Uh, cause I know when I bought one of my friends. No, cause that came with it. Never mind. Cause I lost a bet a couple years ago and had to buy a friend of mine a phone. Bought him a really nice phone though. I mean, I got him a Pixel 4 like right after they came out. So it wasn't like I skimped on anything. If I lose a bet, I'm gonna fucking honor it. Alright. I see Gerbil on, but I
Mm.
don't see him joining, which means he's probably just dicking off. Who
Mm.
knows?
So he's being, usual gerbil
Yeah.
when he's not actually on the clock or something.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
long few days. I thought Gavin had pink eye because he came home.
Ugh.
Yeah, he came home yesterday and his eye was all swollen. And I was like, oh, that's nasty.
Mm.
And then he got up this morning and it was all like pussy and nasty. I was like, that's gross.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I took him to the doctor today, and no, he does not have pink eye because they were like it would be discharging way more than it is. Which
Mm.
they're not wrong. Uh, basically, his allergies kicked his ass so hard, but it only hit one eye, and so
Oof.
we're getting eye drops for him, and like he's got
That's
to
gonna
be
sting for the first few.
yeah,
It'll probably
yeah,
take him a minute to get used to dropping them.
yeah. But he's getting better about stuff. He, all right, so he told me that his hands are too small for him to pour shampoo into his hands to wash his hair. So he's like, I taught him to wash his own hair, but he's like, I still need you to pour the
Okay.
shampoo into my hands.
He can't like fold his hands into a cup to make a dollop.
Like, no, it's because his shampoo bottle is fucking enormous and it takes both of his hands. Like I've seen him
So he
wash his
can't hold
Oh,
body.
it
It's so
perfectly.
fucking funny. He like leans back and pours it on his chest and then just sets the bottle down and starts washing himself because it's such a huge fucking
Uh,
bottle. It's because he demands these
dude.
they're the PJ
I mean, at least
Masks.
he's not asking for like one of those like poof things to like.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why he doesn't just pour it into his own hair. But
I,
I don't know. He'll
I
figure
think
it
it's
out.
because he has to measure things by eye in order to make sure that he knows that it's right.
I don't know, dude. He's a wild child. He was not happy with me
Mhm.
today at all. Like, 'cause he stayed home from school, and house rule, you don't go to school, you don't go outside and play. So he was inside all day long, and he was just like, I fucking hate you, Dad. Let me outside. He kept trying to go outside. If I let him take the dogs out, he would just stand on the porch. I was like, yeah, it's as far as
Oh, I
you're
bet
going.
he's so upset.
Yeah, yeah. Not thrilled with me at all. And then, fuck, dude. I did, I did a dumb. I did a real dumb.
You did it, Dub.
A real dumb. So,
Okay.
so you remember how everybody came over the other night and we were hanging out and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, oh man, I'm so dumb. I'm so upset with myself.
What'd you do?
We were hitting one of those pens and the battery died.
Uh-huh.
So I went and grabbed mine and put it on my
Mm-hmm.
battery and blah blah. We just went through the rest of the night. Before they
Yeah.
left, I took it off and gave it back to them and put it
Now
back
you
in.
can't find your original.
No, no, no,
Mm.
far worse. Far, far worse.
Far worse.
Yeah, I threw it in my pocket, just went about my merry way. Did laundry the
Oh
next day.
no.
Found it at the
Laundry
bottom of the
sucks.
washer.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I'm about to be on a new battery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna buy the 2-pack this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna have to wait another week because it's probably gonna have to it's gonna have to wait another week or two because this week I have to buy my father something.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, like, I normally don't get gifts for adults. I'm pretty adamant about
Mm-hmm.
not getting gifts for adults. Um, but
Fair.
Dad was like, "Hey, I want you and your brother to get me this." I'm like, "Oh, I don't do adult gifts. Like, that's not what I do." And he's like,
Also
"Yeah,
asking for something specific.
yeah," but he was asking for something specific, and Dad doesn't ask for shit that's not important. And so
Okay.
he let me look at it, and if I had my phone, I'd send a link. But like I said, that motherfucker dead and shit. Uh, but it's basically a chop saw,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's the sale price on it's real good. Like even with the warranty, it's only like $200. It's a good brand. Blah 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 blah. So tomorrow I'm gonna pick it up
Yeah.
because Gerbil and I made a deal that I would buy that and he'd just pay the phone bill and we would just call it even.
Okay.
Because basically the amount of money I'd hand him for the phone bill, he'd be handing me back for that.
Saw.
Yeah. Um, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then, oh, still got to get Aiden and Chaz presents because I haven't bought them anything. I hate this shit. All right, like this is why I
Hmm.
don't buy people shit. Once you start, you're not allowed to stop. I did it 1 year, a couple years ago, and now I'm fucked.
Yeah.
All right. This is why I
Rip.
tell
I just
everybody.
learned to be more selective who you buy gifts for at that point.
Well, like I always get stuff for the kids, like that's,
Yeah.
you know, and so
That's the adult thing to do.
yeah, but I also spent way more on Gavin this year than I at any other year prior.
I mean, that's
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just gonna hear a bigger story next year.
Nah, fuck that shit. I don't know what the hell that kid.
No, like right now, as far as I know, it's like so you managed to beat the value of the computer now, eh?
No, because
hmm.
I gave him the computer when we switched when I got my new one. That
Right,
wasn't a
but
present.
the parts value alone on those was still would have been a decent.
Oh yeah, well no,
price
that
for 'em.
computer. Yeah, but I wasn't getting rid of the fucking computer. Like I wasn't just gonna throw it away. All right, like it was gonna get used, and so I'd rather let him use it. I mean, he uses the shit out of it now that I got or taught him how to switch the audio between the TV and the headset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, greed is typing.
Like I was about to say, I feel like every once in a blue moon, I do manage to see him on playing like Brawl or something.
Yeah, he was kicking ass on
It's
Halo a couple days
rare.
ago. Well, actually, about a week or two ago now, I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh, time's just been going. Oh yeah, no, nobody's feeling the best. Everybody's getting sick right now. Like
Yeah.
this shit
I
is,
really fucking hope I don't. Ugh.
dude. This shit's been going around hard. All right, like, oh, I didn't. I was supposed to work yesterday and today, and worked for about 2 hours yesterday and not at all today.
Oof.
Yeah, but that's why I'm working as much as I am the next 2 days, is because the owners didn't want me to lose too many hours, so they're letting me pick up extra shifts.
Mm.
So like that's cool. I mean, I'm still gonna end up losing like an hour or two, but
Hmm.
like whoop-de fucking do. I'll still get over 30 hours for the week. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. And if I really want to, like not tomorrow because like I'm not gonna want to do extra shit tomorrow and then be there all day Saturday as well. Um,
Hmm.
but like Saturday I can stay late and do extra cleaning shit if I want to get an extra hour or so. Like they don't give a fuck. As long as I'm doing shit, they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt bad not working
Yeah,
though, cause
that's
That's
sad.
like
that's how they felt when I told them that I had to miss a little bit of time on Tuesday because I had to go to the doctor's office. And
yeah,
then like the last couple of days, I've just pretty much went out early, like at least like a half hour or so early.
yeah. Well, like, oh, my parents are at a fucking concert tonight too.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw
anybody
that.
interesting?
I don't fucking know. It's some acapella band. All right,
Hmm.
like I told them that the only way that they could be whiter, like be more old white people, is if they went to fucking play golf and then went to a charity dinner.
Nah, nah.
I mean, that sounds pretty
Right
middle-aged
now,
white folk.
I don't know. For me, right now, the best one I think I've heard probably would be like getting a cooler full of like alcohol and then just going to somewhere like Shadrack's and just going through and
That they do shit like that though.
chilling.
Like my
The
parents aren't
I
whitest
big
of
really hate that they're
fingers.
drinkers.
back in town. Like, okay, let's be honest. From where I work, I can practically look over there and see it, and it just infuriates me to no end, knowing that traffic is just going to be a fucking nightmare for anybody trying to head out of town because of that stupid thing. After once the sun starts to go down.
Yeah. Oh, so also between the last recording and now, I did my
Oh.
second round trip to Nashville and back. Only this time,
Yeah.
yeah, this time we left at 3 o'clock in the morning, our time.
Oh man, I
Fuck
bet you hated
that.
yourself after about like I'm gonna say two, maybe three.
Oh no, I took a nap when we got home. All right,
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, I got dropped off by up in town because I didn't want them driving half hour home after dropping me off, and being up the same amount of time. I was like, that's not fair. So drop me off here. It's only like 5-10 minutes from your place. I don't feel as guilty you driving 5-10 minutes up the road, especially not when like you can stop, get out, stretch, make sure you're good and awake before you get back in the car. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
and so like they got home and then I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And had yeah, I'd had dad drive my ass home because I wasn't sticking around up
uh,
in town all goddamn day. And I
fuck
took a nap,
no.
dude. I was out fucking cold for like 3 hours. It was great.
Naps are pretty great.
I don't
Naps,
normally nap.
naps, naps are magical
I
for
don't either.
adults, but for kids, it's recommended.
Gavin doesn't nap either. He's not napped in. Fuck, he stopped napping when he was like 2.5. Alright, he was like, fuck this, Dad. Alright, he wouldn't nap and he would still be up from like 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight every day.
Yeah.
Like now that he goes to school and all that shit, it's a little different. But he still he has no problem getting out of bed at 6:30 in the morning. Tell you what.
6:30, I'd be looking at somebody with a knife at that point and be like, you best have a real good reason you're trying to wake me up.
Nah, man, he gets up at 6:30. He gets on the bus at like 6:50.
No, I'm saying for me though, at
I know.
6:30, I'd be looking at somebody else.
I feel you, dude. That's why do you think I don't normally get up with him? All right, he's gonna start learning to get his ass up himself here soon too.
Oh man,
I'm tired of this shit already. Like my mom does it
now
most
you gotta
mornings.
teach him how to do. Now you just gotta teach him how to make breakfast for himself.
No, he doesn't even eat breakfast. He just has like a protein bar or something. Yeah, like it's super easy. And like my mom gets up every day at 6:15. Like every
Yeah.
fucking day she gets up. I don't know if it's for medicine or for
It-
what.
it's clockwork at that point.
Yeah,
It's
so I just
routine.
told her I was like, I'm not getting up this early when I have to be up for work by like 7:30. I can't, can't lay down for 20, 30 minutes and it be okay. Like I'd rather just sleep till 7:30. And she's just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck cuz like she's up anyway. Makes life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
She's like I said, she did get me something really cool too. She got me let me see if I can fucking read this. Sugared vanilla, shortbread sugar, and what the fuck does that say? Tonka? I can't read right now, man. I'm on medicine and shit. Like I'm tired. But it's a candle. It smells really
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking to myself, I was just like, what is he going on about? Is this like some sort of cookies or something other?
No, it's a candle.
But it's a nice candle.
It's a really nice smelling candle that I can only burn when they're not around. Vanilla candles give my father a headache.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, and your mom bought it.
Yeah. Well, now, okay, so here's the thing. Now that I have my own room again, alright, now that I have my own room, and I'm not sharing with Gavin, it's acceptable for me to close my door. So I close my door and light a candle, and it's all good, because nobody comes in my fucking room when the door's closed. But when it's just
and you also have actual like nice windows on that side of the house, anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my one bedroom window has not been closed since the weather cooled. All right, like it's not all the way open, but the one next to my bed is cracked. All right, like a good couple inches, just to keep some cool air.
I'm surprised that the weather isn't like fucking ice cold as it was last week.
Dude, just
last couple of weeks, it was just miserable.
I still don't have fucking proper working heat in my truck. Be quiet. Okay.
I mean, I've done that before.
You know what I do have now, though? You know what I do have now, though? That's really, really nice. The windshield de-icer fluid. All right, that you put in your windshield wiper fluid. Yeah, it's really nice, dude.
Yeah.
That is nice stuff.
All right, I went out to start my truck the other morning, and it was just a block of ice, and I just went, motherfucker, and just hit the windshield wiper fluid button, and it was all gone, and I was like, yeah, I'm still gonna let you sit here for a couple minutes. Cause like, if I don't put my heat on full blast, like if I put it on 3 instead of 4, it'll warm up the inside of the truck. All right, I won't say it'll be comfortably warm. All right, like
it'll be a little bit of a noticeable difference.
Yeah, I mean it'll keep it at like 45, 50 degrees in the cab of the truck. Yeah. Oof. I never said it was good. Oof. I just said it was there. All right. Like... And it's to the point now where literally I have to take the dashboard apart on the truck.
Uh,
So I gotta wait till spring when I can start riding the bike regularly, and
yeah, so you could just take it apart and take your time with it.
I don't want to have to take my time with it. All right, like it's a
But I
20-hour
mean, you'd
job.
only need like maybe a couple of days.
Yeah, it's a 20-hour job. All right,
I
like
mean, that is gonna suck, but at least when you're done, you'll have
Mhm.
work and heat.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Kind of keep
also,
thinking to myself, I'd like to have my roof actually have the exterior reupholstered.
Hmm.
I think that's
according to
solid.
the Ford Master Tech that Dad knows, when we do that, it should also fix my air conditioning. So I will finally
Nice.
have air conditioning for the first time as an adult. Yeah.
Small
Oh
victories.
man. No, that was the best thing about actually changing and moving into that exterior was actually I had AC. I was just like, oh my god.
You know
Can't
what's
remember
bad?
when was the last time I had this.
You know what's bad? The only vehicle I've ever owned that had working air conditioning was the Explorer when I
Yeah.
first bought it, and then it blew a head gasket and never worked again. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was when I was
Mm.
18. I had air condition. No, it was when I was 18 or 19. I had air conditioning for like maybe 3 to 6 months, and it was when I was living in Kentucky, so I didn't really need it. You know, it was
Yeah.
no bueno, no fucking bueno. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I usually never have the AC on. In the summertime, I just drive with my windows down.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So, Mark, I don't know if you know about this store that my parents go to all the time. It's like this Amazon warehouse type store.
Is
Um,
it the one up there by J-Dells?
yeah, it's up by Dell's.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Jenny's told me about it.
so Dooms, you know the fucking FM transmitter we have in our trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad found one there the other day and got it for $3.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's
Nice
the
piece.
silver one, and I was like, dude, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was like, it's nice, isn't it? And he's like, hell yeah, I love this thing. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you're gonna love it even more as time goes on. That thing's great. All right, like I fucking love mine. Mine's gotten like knock on wood's gotten the most mileage of anybody so far.
Yeah.
'Cause mine's 2 years old and I use mine constantly.
But I was trying to remember if you pull yours out, like
Yes,
constantly though.
yes, I
Okay.
yank mine out every single time I get out of the truck.
Okay.
Except for like if I go to the grocery store, I don't because I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, fuck that. But like work or
Right.
home, I unplug it. Anywhere I'm gonna be out of the vehicle for more than a couple minutes at a time. Although there are a lot of times like when we go over to Cody's to hang out, I don't unplug it because it's like I'm just gonna be reconnected as soon as I walk out the door. So fuck it.
Yeah.
It doesn't drain that
Just gotta
much
be plugging
battery.
it back in.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so I I we're not gonna record for too long because, like I said, I feel like just steamrolled death. Um,
Mhm.
but it's my turn for a question, and I have
hmm
uh, a weird question. I'm trying to like I liked what Dooms did with the car centric thing, the vehicle centric. So I'm trying to keep it in the
hmm
vehicle centric range for this question.
Oh, okay.
Um, and it doesn't have to stay this way. It's just where my brain went to over the past few days
Mhm.
as I've been driving. I typically think about this kind of shit while I drive now that I have a longer drive to and from work again. Um, and yeah, because fucking traffic's, oh God, it's been a bitch. Oh God.
I mean, unless I'm going to Knoxville, most of my time my trip to work is like 5-10 minutes, if that.
It
I only got to beat
depends.
2 lights.
It depends on what time I get out and what day of the week it is. Because
Mhm.
I typically get off around quarter after 3 to 3:30, I hit a lot of the school traffic on weekdays.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so going home is shitty. And then on nights, I get out at like 8:30. So on Fridays and
Yeah.
Saturdays, town starts dying between 8 and 9. So I hit all of that
Mm.
traffic going out as well. So going out traffic or coming home traffic for me is always shitty, shitty poo poo. But going to work, the only time it is ever crappy is like if I have to work an afternoon shift, which is very rare. My bosses know I like mornings and that I'd rather be there all
Mhm.
day than come in the afternoon, which is hence the open to close shifts. Is like I'd rather just
Yeah.
work all fucking day than come in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like fuck that noise. I did that once, and it was because we had the tux fittings. All right, that's it. But
Yeah.
so my question is kind of multifold, but only meant for one thing. So essentially, there is no way to make a product like what Dooms' tires thing. There is no way to create mirrored glass for rear views and side mirrors. How do you keep
Mirrored glass?
Yeah, you can no longer have mirrored glass. So like mirrors, like bathroom mirrors, no longer can be made. Like fuck all that shit though.
Oh,
We're only worried about the
okay.
vehicles. How do you continue safe driving without a mirror to look behind, like a mirrored piece of glass? All right, now then, I'm gonna leave you with that. Like, however you want to do it, however you want to come
Mhm.
up with something, I don't give a shit. All right. If you can prove to me that you can make a mirrored surface out of plastic, I will buy it. All right. But like, how do you keep the driving safe? All right. Like you
That's
still
a good
Uh,
question.
Yeah, and it doesn't. If you can at least solve one of the two, all right, either side mirrors or rear view. If you can solve at least one, I will give credit. But if you can solve both, then you might get the win. Oh, here's a
Am I
gerbil.
showing up
okay.
at the end?
Yeah, you are showing up at the
Oh,
end,
hey, yo.
actually.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, you're
You a
fine. Did you
wild
hear?
card.
Did you hear the
It's all
question?
good.
You can be part of it
Mm,
because next
No,
week I
I didn't
wanted
hear
you
it.
in to talk about your live burn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I slept until 9:30, and then I woke up to Jess not feeling well, so I had to get her relaxed and laying down, and then of course you had a 4-year-old in there, and it's always a fun time.
Yeah, dude. No, I know.
So,
Mhm.
so marriage is very adventurous for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
You don't say.
I've been there, divorced that. Yeah.
yeah, it's fun though. Like my situation is fun. Yours was kind of a mess.
Yeah, once
It
we
was
go
a
off air, I'm gonna
mess.
tell you guys something.
So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, I'm glad I could come here at the end. Sorry guys, but yeah, I mean, if you want to tell me the question, I'll do what I can between now and next week.
No mirrored glass. Need rear view and side mirrors.
Oh shit. Okay, that would be difficult.
Yeah, you got till next week. So you got
Maybe a
time.
very clear plastic.
I told him if you can get a plastic to be mirrored and you can prove to me that it's feasible, then I could take it. But like I wasn't gonna give them where my thought process immediately went until next week. Because
Yeah.
I've actually also thought this out.
Well, I know you've been thinking it out. You were thinking it out whenever I came over for lunch that day. So you were
Yeah, I did talk about the glass thing with you.
yeah,
My
you're
my
heavy at
initial
thought.
idea was no glass like for windshields and windows and shit like that. But then I went,
Oh.
well, I mean that's pretty easy. Just people wear goggles. That's what they used to do back in the day.
Well,
Like
no, I would have just instituted more like, sheet metal, etc., so on and so forth, just to make some sort of like covering, and then you look out like a people, like on a tank.
yeah, but that's not enough visual. That's not enough to see. Like I like to see
I
around me when I drive. I like
mean,
to see everything around me while I'm driving. All right.
I'm not gonna ask you to saran wrap that shit.
I would saran wrap it long before I metal plated it. All right. At least I
Fair
can
point.
see.
I don't know because I know you can make a metal so shiny that you can see yourself in it and reflections
Well, I
and
mean,
stuff.
yeah, but then the question is how do you get the
Yeah.
actual depth perception of it really well.
Yeah.
How
That's
do
a
you stop?
that's a pretty good one. I'm glad you thought on it for a couple days. That's pretty good.
And how do you stop the sun from reflecting out and blinding you?
Oh
True.
God!
Yeah.
One sunbeam, cataracts.
Yeah, no, I can attest to the sun being a dick. The sun shines in our back bay window at work off the fucking stainless steel table, and anytime I
Oh
walk back
no!
there, I'm just like, "Oh God, but why? But
Yeah, dude. Like
why?"
the sun comes up behind our house, comes right through the sunroom, and right through the glass, and
Yeah,
reflects from the fucking wood floor and pops me right in the face every morning.
yeah, Satan, why have you forsaken me?
I don't get why it's got to do that every freaking morning.
I don't
You know,
know.
I
7
Because
mean,
the
years.
I
sun.
could make a simple suggestion: blackout
Close the
curtains.
fucking close the blinds. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would work.
Don't
It
you
does
have
that
like
because the
curtains
sun's
and
a dick.
I don't ever think about closing the blinds at night. I probably will tonight now though.
You say that, but
Watch,
you won't.
you'll go to get up and you're a changed man after that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will forever close the blinds.
like, why are they even open?
I don't know, dude. I just never shut them.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem there, bud.
It
Right?
is. It is.
Just a
I was
bit.
just telling you that I know the feeling.
Yeah, sure you do.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm falling asleep in my chair. I don't know how. My eyes just keep getting more and more
You're
closed.
just that tired. You're not
It's
feeling
just
well.
it's been a long. Well,
It's
I've
because
also
you're
been
It's a side
taking
effect.
so much medicine. Like all I've wanted to do
it's
is
because
lay
you're
in bed.
getting old.
Mark,
And
have
you're
you
getting
caught up
old,
on
Jess.
Hawkeye?
Yes, I'll talk to you about it on Sunday.
I don't know if I'm going Sunday. It depends on if I feel better.
Well,
Yeah, but you've
I'll
caught up
talk
to
to you about
episode
it
3
whenever we
then.
see you next. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Mwahaha. All right. Fuck me sideways. How do we end this shit again? Gold stars for people who made it this far, and a hearty fuck you if you didn't. Because, like I say, if you didn't make it this far, you're not going to hear it anyway.
Yeah.
At some point,
Sorry, 4-year-old.
I want to label the people who listen to the podcast like change contributors or some shit. You know, like every
Give 'em
podcast
a
I
name.
listen to has a name for their fans or their fan base, and like
Yeah.
as time goes on, I want to have something pre-ready, and I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I was thinking change contributors because like it is a swear jar, but I don't fucking know anymore.
Well, you keep giving them gold stars, so we can call it the good noodle stars.
Call them the what?
The good noodles
The
from
good.
Good noodles.
SpongeBob.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I'm giving them gold stars because like why the fuck not?
I know.
All right, like there's gonna be some true like platinum. Oh god, no. I looked
No.
at that John Wayne Gacy book again, and I was just like, "Fuck me sideways." I don't know if I could do this right yet.
Yeah, that's why I said if you're doing that, you need Jenny.
Yeah, it's just that's rough, man.
Mhm.
It's rough.
She knows everything about him.
That's creepy. She hates clowns. I don't understand. I want a Pogo
That's
original.
what I said. That's what I said. I was like, you hate clowns, but you love John Wayne Gacy. She goes, it doesn't make sense. I know. I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't. That's like hating clowns and loving Pennywise.
Yeah, but cheese is that way.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Okay,
He is.
that's fair point. And Cheese is just he's Cheese. I mean,
his own little area there.
I named my rival in Pokemon Cheese because he's got
Yeah.
blonde. His hair is so fucking blonde, and the kid is so energetically annoying. I'm like, that's football Cheese. All right, yeah, all right. No, that's my. Yep.
All
So,
right.
Cheese is my rival in Pokemon. Which, by the way, I've since the last episode, I've got all 8 badges, and I am almost to the Pokemon League.
Which
Right.
one do you have?
I'm
Both
not
of them?
Also,
surprised. It didn't take you too long.
Did you get both
I
of them?
would have already beaten it, but I took a 2-day break to completely beat Super Mario Odyssey from beginning to end in 2 days.
Did
No.
you get both
Wow.
games, or did you just get one of them?
I only got Diamond.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say for Odyssey, did you 100% it or did
No,
you?
no, God, no. Fuck that. That's way
Did
too
you
much.
speed run it?
I just,
I
mean,
wouldn't
more
even
or less.
just. Actually, it's probably a decent, probable fun speed run on some things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't speed run it, but I did beat it from beginning to end in like probably 10 to 12 hours of playtime.
Is
Nice.
Odyssey the Mute City one that I'm thinking of?
No, it's the
No.
DK City.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Fuck. Like I said, I'm not good at ending this shit. Thank you guys for listening. Fuck yeah, America. Hail Satan and good night.
Night, everyone.
Later. I'm glad I can be here at
See
the
ya.
end.